Shalom. Call Halo Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth, who are the true leaders and teachers of Israel in this day and time. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways doing this work, making yourself a living sacrifice, and last but not least, the elect. And this is it's a quick video. The spirit was kind of on me. I've listened to a couple of videos in the past couple of days, and here and there, not that the women of Israel are a super important topic. They are a topic, and they are an important topic, but there's other things going on in the world today that we can bring out in the scriptures, and that's what's been going on. But I've been saying that I'm gonna, do a lesson on the women, and I was trying to find some content to do it, but I was hoping it would just come to me, and I wasn't really looking. But I had some time today, and some content just kind of popped up that I seen on my timeline, and I was just like, you know what? Let me check it out. Let me listen to it and see if I can get some scriptures for it. So this one here is called by Call Me Shape. I don't subscribe to the brother. I vaguely watch his content once in a while. Depends on, I guess, the titles. And this one is Pretty Women Furious. Men are ghosting single moms for good. So I listened to it. I seen it the other day, but I listened to it today. I had some time, and I got some scriptures that I put together to speak about it. So I'm gonna let this play for a couple of minutes. I'm not gonna let the whole thing play. This is Fair Use 1976 Act. I'm not getting paid for this. This is strictly for educational purposes and for edification purposes. And then I'm gonna use some scripture. I will rock this out. You be edified. Check it out.
Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, Women Are Over It. Men Are Ghosting Women with Kids. Let's get right into it.
This guy commented and said that my dating standards are too high for someone that's a single mother. I have high standards because I'm a single mother. I cannot afford to let somebody play in my face. And who told you that being a single mother disqualifies you from actually having standards and having to settle? I don't know who misled you, but the moment that I became a single mother was the moment I knew I cannot settle. Okay, so genuinely, I have a request for the men on this app, or in general. And I might be asking too much, but you tell me. If you're going to be bold enough to date a single mother, can you guys just be bold enough to not be like a liar, cheater, manipulator, abuser? You know how hard that is? Like, you men could never. And to be bold enough to put a woman through that and not think about your actions is whack. That is not big boy behavior. That is very small behavior, and I don't like that. So, do better, because it's very sad out here. And I hate seeing my...
Yo, it's crazy. These women are still out here making all the bad mistakes that a woman can make as far as living a certain type of life, and they go against it because of what they want to do, and then they chastise you or they criticize you for not wanting them, as if it's a mistake that you didn't choose or you don't want them because of certain things that they have done or certain mistakes they have made. Now, when I was watching the video earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna get into that. I don't know how far it is. The dude Call Me Shape said, the guy, the content maker, he said because the lady, the woman, she put men in the category of, well, if you don't like or want to date single mothers, that's a childish act. So he reversed it, and he said, well, it's the same thing as far as men being broke. If you women don't like to date or deal with broke men because you have standards, that's a childish act, because that broke man could still have some kind of pay, but if it's not up to your standard, then you don't want to deal with him. So the reality is starting to kick in for these women, and they're running out of options. Really, they're out of options. They just don't believe it yet. I'm not gonna say they don't know it. They just don't believe it yet. They think that they can still call your bluff. You know, they're playing poker with their life, and they trying to discredit any man that chooses not to want to deal with a woman who's had her wound exposed to a man already.
Girls crash out on the internet behind these men. So, guys, any questions for her? Okay.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have 2 boys,
Yeah.
10 and 5.
Are you looking at what?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Why'd you end up popping?
Oh, the kids. It's the
Okay.
kids thing. Yeah. And the distance too. Yeah. How do you spend your free time?
And you see, men are not playing that game of, well, I want to get with her, so I'm accept any and everything that comes along with her situation. Men have options now. Even the so-called not paid man still has options with these women. There's so many different women who are willing to give men a try, and ultimately, men don't enjoy being with women anymore. They have other things that they can enjoy to do other than the woman taking up that space. And they only want men only want women when they feeling finicky. When they, you know what I mean? When they want some hamburgers, you know what I'm saying? And some French fries and a milkshake. They don't have to, because they don't have to put that time that they used to put into a woman anymore, because, women destroyed that. They wanted to be treated equal, and they wanted to be treated how men treat women, and not realizing that it's still reversed to where it's to the benefit of the man, because now he doesn't have to spend the time and spend the money with you. And ultimately, he's just trying to have fun. And ultimately, you try to ignore it. Because I remember at a time in my life when women, we should say 10, 15 years ago, maybe you could say, or maybe more earlier than that, I don't need no man. Well, they've been saying that, but I don't need no man, and I don't need to have none. I don't need to get none. But behind closed doors, they have now become bisexual, or they have the market has become inventive with the types of toys that they use. But now they're realizing that these things are not going to hold the fort and take over a man's position. So now they're begging you in so many ways, literally begging you, but trying to manipulate you, that you need to be dealing with them. And men are smart enough. They're watching this content on the World Wide Web, and they seeing what's going on, and they're making decisions on what benefits them versus what doesn't benefit them. And you women are silly because you decided to give out your tricks in the trades, and it's unfortunate you can't take it back, because now we truly do understand how you think and how you feel.
So I have a 12-year-old daughter. That's like what we do, like mommy daughter day.
Oh no!
Why you do that?
Why'd you end up popping?
It's the kids thing for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I don't have any kids, and it's just a personal preference for me.
And then for you, sir?
Right. Why'd you end up popping?
It's just the kids.
Let y'all tell the child single mom.
It's the kids. It's the kids. It's the kids. Listen, man, I get it. Single moms, you guys got high standards now. But us single men with no kids, we have high standards too. And our high standards means only dating women without children. I know it's offensive. I know people don't understand. But let me ask you this question. If I had high standards, how could single moms fit in under those high standards? How could a single mom fit underneath high standards for a man? Right? One of the easiest things to do is eliminate single moms from your dating pool. That way you keep a lot of things less confusing, and as a man, I won't lie, single moms, y'all more mature than me, y'all more mature, okay? But therefore, you require someone that's, like a grandfather or something. Maybe you should date grandfathers, people who are that more mature. But see, me, since I live for myself and only for myself, I want to date a woman who can live for me and only for me. But if you got kids already, you can't live for me, only for me. You feel me? You kids come first. And I understand that. But I can't put your kids at the highest priority for myself when I can't even put you as the highest priority for myself. Therefore, a woman without kids, for me, is on my high standard list.
Rose Sparks is a 2-in-1 prescription treatment designed to help you get stronger, harder, fuller erections that dissolve right under your tongue.
Salakia.
Supposed to date at all. We gotta wait until the kids get grown and have their own kids to start back dating. Bitch, you got me f***ed up. And then they get on my nerves because y'all be like, oh, you need to find somebody who's good for your kids. No, I need to find somebody who's good for me. It's up to me to vet this person out because my kids are gonna see them loving me, loving on me. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? And then y'all be like, okay, well, most single mamas be looking for somebody to help them with their kids. That's not what I'm looking for. I mean, you know that you're going to have to help with the kids when you're trying to date a single mama anyway. So I don't have to include that in my requirements, but you know that's what you're going to have to do. You got to be like, you shouldn't even date around your kids. I don't date around my kids. I date around my kids' schedule. You feel me? When I don't have them, I'm dating. When I have them, I'm momming. Balance. You already know what you was working with before you came over here. Me and y'all, I just don't understand why y'all feel like we shouldn't date. Yeah, because I'm a mom, I can't fuck nothing. I can't get no, oh, now.
So I'm gonna leave it right there, man. You see the mentality of these women today. They're just totally gone with the mentality that they have, not realizing that, you know, out here doing what you're doing, you know, giving your body to a man that you don't truly know or understand or don't really care about, and you don't even really know yourself. You know, I've been a victim of having kids at an early age with women that I didn't know or didn't know me. We was just having fun, and most of the time, if young men know what to do in that time period, they was just doing that, not realizing what comes along with it. You know what I mean? Because it was just a feeling of enjoying. But the women, they don't even know what they're doing as well. Because if they did, you don't put yourself in a situation where another person comes out of that, and you don't want any dealings with. Well, and some of them do. I don't want to say it wrong. Some of them do. They know what they're doing. They want that man to be with them, that young man, however, to be with them. But it doesn't work out that way when there's a baby involved or there's another life form involved. And it puts that man and that woman in a weird space with one another because of that kid or that baby. I'm not gonna say kid or that child, you know. But let's get some scriptures, man. Let's get some scriptures. Genesis 3:1, and it reads, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh the highest had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat every tree of the garden?" And I'm gonna jump down to 4, because you know, the woman says, "Yeah, we can eat every fruit, but that from that tree we can't." And then, roughly paraphrasing, then verse 4 he says, "And the serpent said unto the woman, you shall surely not die." So easily the woman was beguiled and tricked. And it's the same situation for these women today. Esau has tricked them. There's nothing new under the sun. Esau has tricked them into believing that it's okay for you to not, to give a man your womb and not be with him, and to give different men your womb and not be with them. That's sick. And this is why women are in the situations they're in now. And they're going to pay for it. Everybody has to pay for the decisions that they make. They're going to be judged for it when you carry out those decisions. And, you know, unfortunately, these modern women think they can say and do whatever they want, and there's no judgment for it. And they're going to learn. They're going to learn things the hard way. Ecclesiasticus 37:11. "Neither consult with a woman touching her, or whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war, nor with a merchant concerning exchange, nor with a buyer or seller of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with the slothful for any work, nor with the hireling for a year of finishing work, nor with an idle servant of much business. Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel. So, frankly, don't be dealing with women telling them all your business. I don't care if you so-called married to them or not. You don't tell women your business. You don't give women all the information about what you're doing and how you're doing it and where's it coming from and all that type of stuff. Because she's going to naturally use it against you. Women don't know no better. They're not built like that. The scriptures never lied. This is one of the reasons why they took the Apocrypha out. Because it teaches you on how to deal with the woman. Sirach 26:9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty look and eyelids. And this is why they call this is why these fake eyelashes are so important right now, because they make them feel like they beautiful, and it's a trick. It's an enchantment to trick you into doing more for them. They come out with the whorish outfits, but they swear they're not whores. But they like to dress like it's Halloween. Like, I want to play a whore, but I'm not a whore. I want to dress like a whore, but I'm not a whore. The eyelashes and these lingerie outfits that come out when you're showing you got your titties out, because they don't have a problem showing their titties no more, or being pantyless and wearing no panties. They have a problem showing their nasty ass, and they expect you to treat them like they somebody special. Yo, these women are really bugged the fuck out here. And you better watch it, because if you don't, they're going to get you, man. They're preying on you. Women haven't changed, and they never will change. They're set up like that because Yahweh Shem Yahushai set them up to be who they are. Nothing else but who they are, man. Sirach. Now, I'm making this quick, though. It's just, you know what I'm saying, just a little heads up for y'all. Sirach 9:8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. So my wife was just watching, and I don't necessarily watch those shows, with the Dateline, a Date Couple or something like that, when murders happen. And it was this Amalek. He was dealing with this Jake, Northern Tribe woman in Cuba. And I guess he kind of grew up, I don't know, he wasn't the handsomest looking man, might you say. And, I mean, to me, the Ephraimite, she looked like a monomacho to me, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, ultimately, long story short with that, he was, his family had money. He started dealing with her. She really wasn't really into him like that. But she dealt with him. He went and bought her a nightclub, and then short time after that, he ended up murdered, or randomly he died, or he was killed. So, you know what I'm saying? They traced it back and realized that she had something to do with it, because just people paying attention to them being married, and he kept that a secret and everything else in that manner. But he fell for her. He fell for the beauty and all those other things that go along. And it's not even that. You women today, you act and dress like Transformers, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, men are starting to realize that truly really want to be with a woman, that you ain't women. You something else. You may have what a woman, you may have the parts that a woman may have, but you're not women. You carry yourselves as wicked demons, and that's what the fuck you are. Salakia, forgive me for speaking crazy, but this is how you got to start dealing with these women. They're off the hook and they're crazy, and if you let them, they will run over you, because they don't know no better. Just like you got to get up and go to work every day and do what you got to do to provide and take care of yourself, that's what they think they got to do every day, is to, how can I manipulate him? It's a job for them. How can I manipulate him into doing what I don't want to do, or what I don't feel like doing? Is he simple enough? Can I get him to do it? 1 Corinthians 11:5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head, for that is even all one as she was shaven. I'm going to jump down to verse 8. Understand this. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. And this is what you women and you men who think you know something, who claim to be woke, don't know. Y'all women don't know y'all roles, and you men do not know your roles, especially you Israelite men. You don't know your role. Therefore, how are you going to get your woman to play her role if you don't know your role? It's confusion. You confounded. Last scripture, like I said, I didn't want to make this long. Isaiah 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bear the gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and bearers, yea, upon all the houses of joy and joyous city, because thy palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the children, Salakia, the multitude of the city shall be left, the forts and the towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks, until the Spirit be poured upon us from on high, and the wilderness be a fruitful field, and the fruitful field become Salakia, and the fruitful field be counted for a forest. So we're not going to be a whole, and we're not going to be who we need to be until Yahweh Shai comes back, changes our minds and changes our bodies, and allow us to have those angelical bodies with the laws and statute commandments inside our inward parts. Therefore, we never go off, and we'll have the knowledge of wisdom and understanding to go about living life, and our women to know their role and having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on playing their role. Abarak Desire, you were edified with that. And with that, I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Radah. Shalom and salutations again, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the speckled bird. Abba Abba, Kwam Yashal, shalom.